Okay guys, welcome to this video where I'm going to give you my top 3 exercises to help piano beginners learn without sheet music. There's 2 ways to learn piano, with sheets and without sheets. The latter, without sheets, is so important and it has a lot of benefit because it'll teach you how to be detached from the sheet music and learn how to be creative, how to flow, and really how to express yourself. The 3 things we're going over is coordination. So you see how my left hand's kind of doing rhythms there? So those rhythms there, you have to have strong coordination in your hand. So that's the first thing we're going to go over. The second thing we're going to go over is activating your left hand rhythm. And then the third thing is improvising in the right hand, or noodling. So we are going to learn Coldplay's song even if you're a complete beginner. Then we're going to apply those 3 things to it, and then you're going to see how this approach really gets you quick results. And I want you to comment below. Hopefully you can come back and be like, Nick, it was amazing. Hopefully. Okay, so let's learn the song first. Let me play it for you. This is like our canvas. We need to have a canvas to paint on. So that's why I'm starting with this, then I'll give you those 3 principles that you need to master. So the left hand is on a G chord, and if you don't know what a G chord is, I want you to enroll in my 100% free basics course up here. So click up there, master those concepts, come back to this video, and you're gonna get a lot out of this. So a G chord, and then I would like you to go to a D minor chord. Okay, so notice just where my hands are. If you don't know what these chords are, just kind of memorize the positioning. And it's also important to lift your wrist up and not move your fingers. Keep them completely frozen. Look at this, completely frozen, just my wrist moving. Frozen fingers, move to an A. Okay, so one more time, we're on the G. Okay, that's what we're learning, that canvas. That's what we're going to paint on, that little section of Clocks by Coldplay. The right hand, I'd like you to just figure out by ear. I want you to also notice that I'm utilizing all of my fingers. So I'm doing... Okay, so you figure out how to do this. And if you're struggling with playing that, it's probably because you don't have that melody line in your head, the song in your head. And a good way to master a melody line is actually try to hum it. Da, 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 do, 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 do. And if you don't like singing, why don't you try doo-doos? Do, 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 do. Okay, so you're going to master that in the right hand one more time. Okay, and then do. Notice that my hand is just staying in one position for this. All of these 5 notes. Stay in that position, master that melody line, and then put things together. Okay, so now that we have our canvas, now we can start painting. But before we paint, you have to have strength in your hands to have rhythm independence. And so that's step 1. I want you to practice this little exercise. It's going to be 5 notes starting on C with your thumb. So if you don't know where C is, just pay attention to the 2 black notes on the piano and then to the left. And then all of your notes are going to grab a note after that. So you're going to do this. And then notice that I'm just looping without stopping. Okay, so get your right hand going, and then your left hand is going to do something really cool. Your left hand is going to tap on your left thigh and then your right thigh. So you're going to go left hand, left hand, left hand, left hand. So the way that it lines up with the right hand is 2 hits in the right hand for every 1 left hand hit. So the way that looks is like this, really easy. Together, right hand does an alone hit, and then together. When you come together on the 3rd note, this is 1, 2, 3. Notice that my left hand here is on my right lap. Make sure to alternate. So you go. And then practice it until you're able to do it fluidly. Okay, so that's step number 1, strengthen your ability to control your hands. Step number 2 is you're gonna jump back to the song and you're going to hit your left hand and then activate your rhythms on the bottom note. So it's gonna be da 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 da. So notice each of my hits. So I have my chord and then I hit the lowest note. So you have to incorporate that. This is step number 2. I call it activating your left hand. You have to activate your left hand and learn how to do it while the right hand's playing the song. So the way step number 2 would sound very slowly is like this. That's step number 2. And the important thing about activating your left hand is you're conditioning your brain to kind of get your left hand going into rhythms. And rhythms are powerful because they can fill out your music. So rhythm, master that. Activate your left hand. This is a perfect segue into step number 3, which is the improvising. I was kind of improvising at the end there. Okay, so I'm going to teach you a little bit of that. When it comes to improvisation, what I want you to think about is you have to start kind of messing around on the piano, figuring out what sounds good. I'm going to give you 3 notes that I know sound good with this. And so those notes are C, B, and G. So I want you to start by messing around with these notes and then explore options yourself in terms of this improvising and noodling. So the way that you're going to do step number 3 is you get the song going with the left hand. Now noodle. So with these 3 notes, there's lots of variation you can do. Your left hand has to continue the chord progression. You can hit repeated notes on everything. Or you can kind of go back and forth and then repeat and then maybe hit the G. So you might do something like this. Da, 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 do, do. Always get the left hand going. Da, do, 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 do. And then forgot the last chord. So I hope that this was a sweet little introduction into how you can learn piano without sheet music. Focus on your coordination and strengthening your coordination. So do that exercise I gave you. Then step number 2, have a canvas that you can practice activating your left hand rhythms on. Remember, the canvas is the song. We learned a little snippet of the song, and then you're going to apply step number 2, activation. And then step number 3, noodling. Get creative on the piano. Start playing a little bit by ear and figuring out what notes sound good. Start with the 3 notes I just gave you. Make sure to subscribe and also make sure to enroll in the free basics course. 100% free. Just an email and a password and you're in. I'll see you guys around.
Okay, you made it to the end. 1 in every 4 of my viewers clicks right there to learn how to play like me. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos. You can click on my beautiful face right there if you'd like. And your next video is right here.